Hello and welcome to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Coming up, Washington soccer's win streak came to an end, but first today's top stories. International students at Iowa Wesleyan University are being advised on how to proceed in the wake of the institution's closure at the end of May. The university's provost, Dwayne Frazier, has organized a meeting and a presentation on the rules for transferring immigration records, the specifics of international scholarships, and how to use teach-out agreements with other institutions, including William Penn University, the University of Dubuque, Upper Iowa University, and Culver Stockton College. While students' statuses will not change, the International Advisory Team asked the students inform their new school of their transfer plans as soon as possible and warned that resources will be more limited once IWU has closed. Students were urged to keep their grades up, communicate often, and to remember that Wesleyan is not a university, it is a family. Washington High School senior Samantha Hunger has been selected as Kirkwood, Washington County Regional's Outstanding Student of the Year. Hunger was chosen by Kirkwood staff for her exceptional academic performance, enrollment, and qualities of character and leadership. She'll be recognized at an awards ceremony and reception on April 7, 2023 at Kirkwood Community College in Cedar Rapids. Hunger expressed her gratitude for the opportunity to save money while working towards her degree and for the skills she learned from her instructors, particularly ACE Academy instructor Aaron McGlynn. Hunger has earned 46 hours of free college credit through the Liberal Arts Academy, ACE Academy, and companion courses, resulting in a tuition savings of $9,200. After graduation, she plans to finish her associate degree at Kirkwood Community College before taking an 18-month church mission trip and returning to college to become a pharmacist. The Winfield Mount Union Community School District is considering a 4-day school week and is seeking input from the community. Superintendent Jeff Mader said that they have been discussing the idea for the past year and that it could help improve staff retention and attract good people. The district sent out a survey on March 31st asking for initial interest in the idea and for questions and concerns. The short survey asked participants how knowledgeable they are about the subject and how they feel about a 4-day school week. The district is also open to creating a study committee that includes parents and other community members in addition to school staff. Educational researcher Emily Morton said community buy-in is necessary for a successful 4-day school week and encourages schools to reach out to business stakeholders for support. The survey will remain available through April 25th. The Crawfordsville Fire Department in Iowa hosted a pancake breakfast and set a new attendance record, serving 364 people, which beats the old record of 268 and is well above the city's population of 277. The meal brought in free will donations and was followed by an Easter egg hunt. The department thanked the community for their support, and they said they were looking forward to setting new records in the future. The previous record of 268 was set in 2021. The Winfield Historical Society is hosting a program on April 16th at 2 p.m. to discuss Winfield boys state basketball over the years. The program will feature former Winfield players Clay Edwards and Eric Rawson, who will share their experiences of winning all places in the state championship in 1995. Ken Rue, son of the coach Ori Rue, will also share about Winfield's team attending the state championship in 1949 and 1950. The program will also discuss the changes in the game over the years and its future direction. The Historical Society invites the public to attend this free program at the Winfield Veterans Building and consider making a free will donation, which will benefit the renovation efforts for the new home of the Winfield Historical Museum. Refreshments will be served at the end of the program. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the weather and sports.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
Tammy takes the time and has the personal interest in each one of us. I don't worry about what's going to happen because I know my policy is taken care of.
She pulls what I need and puts it together, which is the program I get from her.
Every year she calls around September or so and says, there's changes again, and I'm going to do the best thing for you. It's been perfect. She does a great job.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. We have your 5-day forecast coming up, but first obituaries. Tina Mae Murphy of Washington passed away on March 13th at the age of 77. A memorial service will be held at 1:30 p.m. April 16th at the Jones and Eden Funeral Home. Justin Michael Steiner of Mount Pleasant passed away on April 2nd at the age of 17. A celebration of life will be held at 2 p.m. April 15th at the Olson Powell Memorial Chapel in Mount Pleasant. Dennis J. Swarhow of Mount Pleasant passed away on December 25th at the age of 72. A celebration of life will be held from 2 to 4 p.m. April 15th at the VFW. The Olson Powell Memorial Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. That was obituaries. It is now time for your 5-day forecast. Today, the weather has been great with a high of 80 degrees and clear skies. Tomorrow, it will continue to be sunny and warm with a high of 83, but it will be windy. On Thursday, it'll be 82 and sunny with the winds dropping down just a little bit, but still being fairly windy. On Friday, temperatures will continue to fall down to 80 and it'll be mostly sunny. Finally, on Saturday, temperatures will plummet to 61 degrees and there is a 70% chance of thunderstorms. We're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at sports. Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank. Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656. Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for sports.
Sports, brought to you by Fairway.
The Washington boys soccer team gave it their all against defending Southeast Conference champion Fort Madison on Monday, but in the end, the Bloodhounds had just enough to stay undefeated. The number 8 Demons were upended 2-1 by the number 3 Bloodhounds in a matchup that looks to play a huge role in the 2023 SEC race. Washington is now 3-1 overall and 1-1 in conference play. The Demons will host Fairfield, who is 1-2 overall and 0-2 in conference play on Thursday. The Washington girls soccer team had won 4 straight games heading into their matchup with Fort Madison on Monday night. Unfortunately for the Demons, that streak ended with a 1-0 loss that needed penalty kicks to decide a winner. Washington was edged in the penalty shootout 3-2. The loss marks the 4th straight game that the Demons and Bloodhounds have been separated by 1 score or needed penalty kicks to crown a winner, dating back to 2021. With the loss, Washington drops to 4-1 on the season and will head to Fairfield on Thursday to battle the Trojans, who are 0-2 on the year. The Fairfield-Mount Pleasant tennis rivalry was renewed at Fairfield Middle School on Monday evening, and this year's edition went to the visiting Panthers. Mount Pleasant dominated the mid to lower seeded tier matchups to upend the Trojans 7-2 and stay unbeaten to start the season. There was some high-octane action in the number 2 singles match as some of the SEC's best went at it in the number 1 and number 2 games. Mount Pleasant's Owen Van Sickle got things going for the Panthers with a 6-2, 6-3 win over Fairfield's Garrett Flanagan in the number 1 singles match. The Mount Pleasant Panthers won all 4 of the next single matches down the card. Number 3, Elliott Cook knocked off Dill Herlin 7-6 and 6-0. Number 4, Phoenix Watson down Ethan Cass 6-0 and 6-1. Number 5, Tim Cam beat Rylan Anderson 6-3 and 6-4. And number 6, Gavin Ross knocked off Nico Emerson 6-2 and 6-0. Van Sickle and Cam won the number 2 doubles match 6-4 and 6-4 over Herlin and Emerson. In the number 3 match, Watson and Ross defeated Cass and Anderson 6-0 and 6-2. The win moved Mount Pleasant to 4-0 on the year. Fairfield is now 1-3. That is the news for Southeast Iowa. I've been your host, Nick Steffens. This has been your news break, and I will see you next time.